Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Now
How are
we're
we?
here. Are we here now?
How are we? Oh, okay, not too bad then. So, welcome to a jam-packed jamboree of eccentric, eclectic, and great music. We've got a great lineup tonight, haven't we?
We have indeed. We've got Jinx Lennon, who was just recently. Well, it was last Friday actually that he.
2 seconds. I'll go and get the album.
Don't leave me. Jinx released his latest album last Friday. We were lucky to be at the launch, so you're going to get a bit of a few tunes from that later on. Oh, and here we go. Get it in the light. The light's shining on it. Yeah, there. Excellent. So that's later on. So we've got that. We have the Lost Gecko. We're going to be kicking off with them very shortly. And we have the amazing Abby Oliveira. I'm a complete fangirl, by the way, when it comes to Abby. She's an amazing poet.
I'm a bit concerned actually because I think this is a really good lineup. I think have we made it too good, and will we ever have as good a show as this? That's the problem.
Exactly.
And I think we've got I think getting these acts together. The idea of being, we just want to bring these together as best as possible regarding as the best way we can get regarding getting the best we can get musically together in one place and trying to make the quality as best we can as well. So that's the idea of that. We've got a few twists and turns along the way. I have a t-shirt on which I'll explain a little bit later on. Mm-hmm. And by the way, did you like the theme tune? I wrote the theme tune. Just gonna connect.
We're getting really schmancy, really posh.
Connected.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there we are.
Anyway, sorry, that was my phone then. That's really bad, isn't it, when you're actually doing something, someone's phone goes off.
It's really professional, it should have been silenced immediately, It's like a job interview. Turn your phones off, please.
I know. I haven't got a job. And we've got Jack O'Rourke, of course. So, amazing Jack will be with us later on. He recorded something a little bit earlier on in the sunshine.
And also we've got a virtual. I wanted to make sure we knew about the virtual tip jar. We think we strongly believe that art should be valued. So the idea is there's a PayPal account there. It's in dollars, so don't get confused about the dollar thing. It's like just put the amount in and it works it all out. But all the money gets divided between the 4 acts. So it's important. Whatever you can afford, £100 or something or whatever, or just a cent. If you can't afford anything, just put €1 in. If you can't put €1, just put 50 cents in. If you can't put 50 cents, put 20 cents in. If you can't put 20 cents, put 10 cents in. If you can't put 10 cents, not finished, 5 cents in. If you can't put 5 cents, put a cent in, but they've got rid of the cents. And if you can't afford 1 cent, then God bless you.
You're religious?
No, well.
Oh, okay. You'll see there the donate button, so just click on that and then you can just enter it in there. There's also a question button. If there's a particular question you feel like asking, by all means fire away, and we'll try and keep an eye on that and answer that for you.
There's comments down the side as well, so get involved. Some of the acts might be on as well, so you can, if you like something, we'll be putting links to their music as well, and now you can contact them. So this is all kind of very, connecting everybody together, buy the music, support the art. That's the idea. So that's great. So should we crack on for the first turn?
I think we should. Okay, without further ado, this is the Lost Gecko.
days are not over, so don't leave us in this world. And our brothers we will follow. Yes, our brothers, they must take us. Thanks, guys, for having us. We're the Lost Gecko. This is Elaine and Malcolm. Enjoy the night. It's brilliant stuff up tonight. Thanks to Carl and thank you, Linda. Hopefully see everyone real soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. That was really beautiful.
Absolutely amazing, haunting, fantastic. And the first time I got to know the Lost Gecko was in the It Takes a Village Music Festival a few years ago, and we were on the same afternoon. I didn't really know anybody, so we kind of hung out for the afternoon, and it was around Trabolgan, and we went to the slot machines, and it was a really nice afternoon, and really, really nice. Lovely people, beautiful music, fantastic, hauntingly fantastic. Halfway through, we and Linda just watching, I think it's amazing, and I didn't turn around because I love the colour of that wall at the back of the
yeah,
back of the room.
It's like a plum, really nice. I might go. Yeah,
Please.
I'll have a chat with you guys about that after.
Fantastic. The next person, unbelievable set. She's pulled out all the stops, as everybody in this particular performance. Amazing.
Before we do, I just want to say hello to everybody, and it's great to have some regulars back. You can say regulars now because it's actually our third Cabaret Connect, so it's great to see you here again tonight. We've got the the Birmingham posse. We've got Daisy Tree and Joy from Birmingham.
You said Birmingham? That's how
did you know? Did I go?
You can't say Birmingham without saying Birmingham.
I did live there for a while myself, so I suddenly started getting.
I'm not sure people say it like that, do they?
Okay, Birmingham. Peaky Blinders. There you go. Is that good enough, guys? We've got Harry and Padna from Barnet in North London.
Please don't. Can we just first of all, can we just not do the accents for every location because it's going to get really messy.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. We've got Pete and Maureen, actually my mum and dad from Belturbet in County Cavan. Mike's in the room, Mike Gary from Manchester. Brona from Kerry. I think you're new. I've not met you before, so thanks for joining us tonight. And everybody else as well. So we're going to move now to this amazing spoken word artist. We saw Abby, oh God, how many years ago was it now?
It was about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, wasn't it?
It's longer than that. It was, Independence, we haven't been for the... It was at the Independence Festival, Mitchelstown, absolutely brilliant festival there, and Abby was performing, and I was just completely blown away. And she's kindly... got involved with tonight, so I'm going to shut up now and just let you hear Abby because it's
a wonderful set. So thank you, Abby. Thank you, the Lost Gecko, and let's just roll VT.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cabaret Connect. Thank you so much to Linda and to Carl for having me, invite me on to perform a few pieces of spoken word, some with a little bit of music for you all. I know that we're still stuck in the digital matrix, but at least while we're doing things like this, it still affords us the opportunity to kind of reach out a little bit to each other, you know, warm the hearts with some music and poetry and comedy and all sorts. So I hope that yous are staying strong, yous are getting through this okay, and yeah, if this helps be a little bit of a balm to how much of a bloody drug lockdown is, then that's all I can ask for. My name is Abby Oliveira. I'm a spoken word artist, a performer, writer, theatre maker, and I'm based up in Derry. This first piece I'm going to do is a piece that I do with a band that I'm in called Seven Daughters, along with Connor O'Connor and Klaus Essling Jensen. It's called Divergent. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy it. Go and check us out on the socials if you can. I know I hate to ask because it's a bore, but it also really helps. So check out Seven Daughters on the socials, or myself, Abby Oliveira, or both. Thank you. This is called Divergent, and it's for Lyra McKee. Spring has sprung, impeccable timing, in perfect step with the clock tick tick ticking. A tribal dance starts, tension is risen, black smoke blankets the sky like a murder of crows. It's how we separate the seasons. It's how we separate the seasons. So say the news, say all the documentaries, the seasons. It's the aquarium we're breathing in. Isn't it a sin? Air is thick, it's acrid with madness. It clings to the gathering like a polyester nightdress. Horizons alight, streetlights look like bonfires. Right on time, everybody's aware of the calendar. The people don't see. No lashes back at first, as up go the disco lights, up go the Land Rovers, up bumps the tempo, down go the chips. Everyone's been gambled with, nobody notices yet. It's getting hotter than an empty cattle shed in Fermanagh around here. Right on time, the TV crews appear. All the men in white suits do a line of Shakespeare. It's how we separate the seasons here. Didn't you hear? Well, meanwhile, in our thousands, there is so much more to show our thousands. There is so much more to know about us. We're divergent and determined in our thousands. We are breaking new ground, what about us? We do selfies, eat lunch, we try to take over the whole world and such. We are fireworks, both glitter and explosion. We're as humdrum as they come, still they come seeking only one gun. One bomb. One gun, carried by the shadow apparition of some young one, to call the congregation to attention. Declare there will be blood, they don't care which ones. All their backs are turned, bang bang. Summer has begun, chaos has returned. Cameras up and run, run, run. All across the world, politicians twiddling their thumbs and talking twisted tongues. Well, meanwhile, in our thousands, there is so much more to show our thousands. There is so much more to know about us. We're divergent and determined in our thousands. We are breaking new ground, what about us? We do selfies, eat lunch, we try to take over the whole world and such. We are fireworks, both glitter and explosion. We're as humdrum as they come, still they come seeking only one gun. We're as humdrum as they come, still they come seeking only one bomb. Thank you very much, all of ye watching out there in Matrix Land. That was, of course, music by Conor O'Connor and guitar by Klaus Essling Jensen and lyrics by myself. What shall I do next? I can do anything. See, there's nobody standing in this room with me. Maybe I'll sing a song. No, you don't want to hear me singing a song. Alright, this spoken word piece is called The Trees of Potemkin Island. And I wrote this after the Grenfell Tower scandal. And I decided to put it into this set just, because Linda said she liked it. So this is my little gift, my little spring gift to you, Linda. And, maybe some of you have heard me doing this poem a good few times, but just for those of you who haven't, just very briefly, when I was watching that scandal unfold on the news, and hearing all the talking about, the new cladding being put up more to aesthetically, make the tower more aesthetically pleasing to the more well-heeled residents in the well-heeled borough of Kensington. And this poem just poured out of me, and I imagined what the tower might say as it stood there as a gutted out shell, basically. So yeah, Trees of Potemkin Island. Am I gorgeous enough for you now? Look at how I wear this brand new dress. Does it not just scream elegance? Even in this blackest of charcoal black, am I still not business class? Can't you see through this side split? These sultry stairways to heaven smelted the hearts of clouds as they dreamt and scattered their ashes over the rose gardens of Kensington. Have I not stood up as straight as any national monument? Though sick with the woes of unsung ghosts who taught me the word for mercy in so many different tongues, I choked to death. When will they declare the National Day of Mourning? Haven't thousands turned out to mourn, to cover this final unrest in place in bouquets like royalty doesn't the Horse Guards parade, and King Felipe's visit look a vulgar ticker-tape pageant next to this striking silhouette? Sight of human sacrifice, cenotaph to facades. Well, I say woe, I say woe, I say woe to those whose greatest sorrow is sore eyes, who could not bear to look. Today they dare not look away from me. The iconic burning tower. The consequences of past actions cause great conflagrations. The trees of Potemkin Island bear poisonous fruit. Thank you for listening, everybody. What will I do next? Let me see. I've taken a sort of not really planning my sets, just going with where the energy takes me. Taking up the cold water, swimming in the loch, and ever since then I've, just trying to let that energy flow, man, So I think I'll do Blue is the Hour. This was a poem that I collaborated with the Mac in Belfast. And you can go and see it on YouTube. Just put in Blue is the Hour. Blue is the hour before sunrise, when darkness and light are in perfect balance. We saunter the streets, my camera and I, and home has never been so candid. But the silence of the city is a riot in my heart. The ghosts of rush hour traffic hush to listen to the bird song gospel. The walls scream multicolours. We must document it all. The empty shelves, the bog-roll citadels, the skyline eternal. Granny's couture catwalk masks for the wains behind the glass she needs to look well for. Blue is the hour when we thirst for touch. When 2 meters between us is a continent, and yet we've never felt so close. Where every morning is a very early Sunday morning walk home to precious things. To where time is never spent but invested. Home, when will you randomly roar yo at me again? When will the voices of matriarchs split the night sky and run right through me for a shortcut again? When will everything stop being so terrifying? And gorgeous and grim and electrifying? What time will it all be sweet to the beat? But the silence of the city is a riot. Cheers all, cheers all. I think I'll finish off with a piece of music. One with a piece of music, and this is one called Kingpin, and it was part of my forays that I've taken from time to time into a sort of a hip-hop style, because I love hip-hop music. I don't always work in that style, but I really love it, So, and this was really written for a young man that I reckoned he'd be 10 times more likely to listen to you if you stuck a bit of a hip-hop beat in the background, So, talk among yourselves while my technician sorts out my track over here. There we go. Thank you for waiting. Thank you to my technician, Kingpin. 3 o'clock in the morning. No rest for the addicted. Tormented by these mental images of a man I've never even met, the kingpin. He sits at the head of the boardroom, slick-lipped prick with a manicure. Never sure if he's grinning or grimacing. A philanthropist, a well-adjusted citizen, and everyone respects him. Ask him, when were your hands last tainted by the sickness of addicts as you were raking their pockets for bad debt? When were you last sent in to collect? He'll tell you for himself that's the dog's work. He only did it while he seed funded his empire. His kids really think those damn spots on his hands are stigmata. But our kid sees pinpricks on a treasure map. Speculative fiction, of course, he's never met him before and never will. Even when he's rocking in the corner of a prison cell for him. Even if he owns him and he's playing for the privilege of a bit part in some Hollywood corrupted panto, some Scottish city ghetto. Watch them as they go. Watch them as they go. Watch them as they go. The north-facing gangsters, their cocaine egos. Watch them as they go. Watch them as they go. One by one, while the kingpin languishes in Monaco. Our kid says his girlfriend left him. He sleeps with a machete by the bed. Said she didn't want to spend her life like this, visiting prisons on the odd weekend off from the night shift. Nah, her horizon shifted. He could fly with her or finish it, but he still owed a debt to the kingpin, see. So that's what he did. Seeing no other options, burned another solid bridge. I heard our kid say he sees no point in living anymore. From a friend of a friend of a friend who said say nothing. Listen to the drug talk corrupting his tongue. Reckons he's ruined everything that made life worth living. Friendships, relationships, apprenticeships sinking. Illusions of a life straight out of the best wet dream of the kingpin. He will not be on the guest list for cocktails when they happen, but keeps eating what they're feeding him regardless of ingredients. He never even checks. He's got a reputation to upkeep regardless. And isn't that just it? Mistaken money and happiness for money and the lack of it. Revenue for value, repulsion for respect. Legally, illegally, it barely counts for shit, he says. Watch them as they go. Watch them as they go. Watch them as they go, watch them as they go. Watch them as they go, watch them as they go. The wee north-facing gangsters and their cocaine egos. Watch them as they go. In some Hollywood corrupted panto, some Scottish city ghetto. Watch them as they go. Thanks a million for listening, everyone. I hope that you enjoy the rest of Cabaret Connect. And please, God, let us be able to meet somewhere in a physical space soon. In the meantime, just soak up that music, that comedy, that poetry, and let your soul grow. Okay. Goodbye.
That was actually amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Well, yeah, you can see it if you look down the line, of comments there. Absolutely superb. Wow. Oh, Ronan Leonard from Cork actually said that he's played with all the artists apart from Abby. So Abby, we better just hook you up at some point. So we actually played with Ronan when we first moved here. It was
the lobby, the famous
when there
lobby.
was a lobby bar, and that was nearly 20 years ago. So a long time ago. Was it? You were the man with the hat. That was it. So listen, Abby, thank you so much for coming on this evening. And she's in the house, as is Jinx Lennon, and looking forward to. You're going to say something.
I know. I was just going to say, just remember to support the arts, and remember that to click the donate button. It doesn't matter how small or big the amount is. We're going to divide this up 4 ways, and it's our way of supporting the arts and enjoying ourselves. And I said, whatever we can afford, big or small, it goes directly to the artists, and I think that's good. We've tried to make the videos a little bit better quality, And that's been the brief we've given everybody, and I think it's really, really nice. We've got a nice format going.
We've got lighting in here.
We've got
I mean,
lighting.
you can't tell. It's quite dark.
So the next stage we thought we wanted to do is something a little bit different. We wanted to get a bit of a commercial break. We thought we'd have a creative break where we could feature like an artist of some kind. It could be like a painter or a photographer or a fashion designer or somebody, a creative person, to give a little situation. This is the t-shirt I'm wearing. It's chillax, you're in Cork now, boy. Yeah. Well, that's what it says without the
I can do my accent. You're in Cork now, boy.
Okay, and that's the situation. So we're featuring Stan Notte this week, who's a fantastic poet, fantastic person, and he's our first creative break. We've written a little jingle to go with it. Cue the creative break.
Creative break, creative break, creative break, creative break.
Come here to me fiends, come here to me viewers. Cabaret Connect comes to you from Cork, and I love Cork. We all love Cork, all of us from Cork, of course. Now, I'm Stan Knott, and I'm the owner of Stan Knott Creations, where you can get your hoodies that say Cork, massive, pure, decent, your t-shirts like Carl is wearing with Chillax, you're in Cork now by, your mugs, honouring the young offenders in the Frank Mortars, Valentine cards, Christmas cards, you name it. If you love Cork, you need to go to stanknottcreations.ie and buy yourself some product.
So it'd be great to hear from you all. Anyone who wants to get involved or puts themselves forward. We kind of don't want musicians at this point because it's like we don't want to put a band, promoting an album, whatever. But if you're a writer, or like a book maybe, or you've got your own sort of small fashion line, or a photographer, or artist, or potter, or whatever like that. So in the creative field, we give you a free advert on Cabaret Connect. And this is I'm wearing this t-shirt. Chillax, you're in Cork now, boy. So thank you, Stan. It's a pleasure.
Be prepared. You have to do the ad though, so don't be shy.
It's like 30 seconds, just to send us a little video, and we'll give you a plug. So if anyone wants to contact us regarding that or know somebody, let us know. We can, and any ideas anyone's got for the show is good. We're going to make this everybody's thing. We pick nice people. We pick a cross section of music and artists. We pick nice people. At the moment, the people who we've got connection for. I think the odd not nice person might work if they're good, but I mean, generally nice people would be nicer, wouldn't it? Nice is nice. You don't have to be nice musically. Nice. I don't want nice music. It's going to be a little bit more cutting edge.
You're just noisy. But that's grand. You can't have these, by the way, right? I just want to show you this creative. Oh, you can't see the light. No, you can't see, babe. They're all kind of like rainbow. So if for all you regulars that were here the last couple of times, so we had Liz and Egg, who are friends and amazing musicians, and Liz actually made these socks out of wool, and they're my new favourite thing. But she isn't going to sell them because they take a long time to make, which is fine. So I'm just showing off. Should I just go
showing your feet off? That's what I can say, but you know what I mean.
I've got nice feet.
I used to have great feet when I was younger, but my feet haven't aged very well. I've got great little feet. The feet are good. I think the Diddy and small and petite, very nice. I could have been a foot model, but it's all gone wrong now. I've got a gammy toe. Anyway, that's far too much information.
Love is dead.
Shall we move on?
Do you know that's a good idea?
Shall we do it?
So this guy actually, Jack O'Rourke, who's I worked with him in the past with his music. Phenomenal singer, songwriter. I hate the singer-songwriter, but he sings. He's a songwriter, pianist. He's put out an album before. He's got some new material coming pretty soon as well, and I think we might be getting a glimpse of that. And Jack messaged me there actually. He said, "Tell you to be quiet." He didn't say it quite like that. It was a bit ruder than that because he thought my accent was fine.
Yeah, I think he was humouring you, to be honest.
Thank
God we didn't go near the Manchester accent. Jesus Christ, please.
Outside.
No, please. Outside. Mike is watching. Mike is on. Mike Gary, fantastic poet. He's on next episode. A stunning poet, but that's another story.
Okay. So I think we just might have to just move on to Jack rapidly.
Jack has got the best setting of the show so far, I'd say. Nothing against the musically. I'm just talking about we've all got our choices, but regarding setting,
and it's real. Recorded earlier.
Is it?
Well,
okay.
We'll see. I think you might just have to prove it.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go to Jack.
Hello, it is April the 30th and I'm sitting in my garden in Corabeg in Ovens. Corabeg means small hill. And just to prove this isn't a weird 1980s backdrop, I'm going to pick a flower. One moment. A leaf. I'm sitting in my parents' beautiful garden and I am really honoured to be playing Crowdcast, which is put together by Linda and Carl. And I'm joining a lineup of some great artists that I'm fans of. Jinx Lennon. Mr. Lennon is a true poet and stylist, and there's no one like him. And I love his songs like North Loud and You Must Forgive the Cunts. Yeah. And I love Abby Oliveira and the Lost Gecko as well. Malcolm's songs and voice are incredible. So it's a great honour to be here. I'm going to play you some new songs outside. So this is a song called Strange Bird, about a drone recording a town during lockdown, and what it sees, what the drone sees. So I hope levels are okay. It's a bit loud. Strange bird flying through deserted towns. She got no plumage, she got no song. Records the quiet in her memory. If she's a computer, then what are we? Hugs are few here, hugs are scarce. The bird up there, she can find no trace. She scans the town for some human touch. We keep our distance, we don't embrace too much. Oh, to hold you tight like it's out of style. Oh, to hold you tight when the sun goes down. A boy outstretches his little hand. His granddad meets his through a sheet of glass. A window pane like the Berlin Wall. To a little boy it don't make sense at all. Trudy drank Manhattans in a bar of chrome. Now she buys her milk at the break of dawn. It's far from cocktails that she was raised. She hopes her world will be left unscathed. Oh, to hold you tight like it's out of style. Oh, to hold you tight when the sun goes down. Oh, to hold you tight like it's out of style. Oh, to hold you tight when the sun goes down. For a silver moon shine down on this town. Let your light shine on.
let your light shine on. Let your light shine on.
That's a new song called Strange Bird, which will be on an album, hopefully out this year. And I can't wait to get back playing live. But we're adding bits to it and recording and, you know, dressing it up like a tree and deciding what works and what doesn't. So it's nice to be working on new songs. This is another new song called Blooms Like Orchids. It was inspired by the writing of Toni Morrison and all the stuff that's been going on around the world, well, around the world for centuries, but particularly in the public forum. And it's a song kind of about empathy. It's called Blooms Like Orchids.
Dreamed a choir swaying, the sound had painted murals of black angels. They sang, there ain't no word, there ain't no feeling to show that rage or see them. Listen boy, listen good, don't try to empathize, you'll never walk in these shoes. To look at your son and think of Emma Till, the gallant south that's gone with the wind. They sang, I got sass and style, but I don't own my own surname. Burned like an heirloom, my roots are scattered to the wind. Gonna break these chains that you can see. Well, my children, ready and be free. I dreamed a heart-killing floor, they're raising fists to beat the band, overturning old ways, questioning law and the lie of the land. If those blues notes wink at you, rejuvenate your senses like the morning dew. Rewrite our history or let the shame droop like a willow tree. I got sass and style, but I don't own my own surname. Burned like an heirloom, my roots are scattered to the wind. I break these chains that you can't see. Well, my children gonna bloom like an orchid. They're gonna dream a dream, the dreams back at me. They can surrender to the air and ride it and be free. Dreamed of Lady Day, standing like a Harlem queen, paid from pleasing Yankees and white folks. She asked her things much different now, please. She looked at my uncertainty, the murals of black angels and in their urgency, she pointed at 3 brothers and took my hand and walked me to a better land. I got sass and style, but I don't own my own surname. Burned like an heirloom, my roots are scattered to the wind. I break these chains that you can see. Well, my children gonna bloom like an orchid. They're gonna dream a dream, the dream's back at me. I can surrender to the air and ride it and be free. Dreamed a choir swaying, dreamed a choir swaying, dreamed a choir swaying, yeah.
Thank you. That's another new song that will be going on the album too. I'm going to end with a song that's going to be coming out as a single soon. It's a song about a lad who ran a bar in a very man's world, and that would have been deemed eccentric probably back in the day. So it's about kind of the fact that we all have a secret room. Some of us have a lot of them. And it's called Opera on the Top Floor. Thank you, Linda and Carl, for having me, and enjoy the rest of the show. I hope it's as sunny where you are. I'll see you soon at a live gig.
Status quo blast from a jukebox. The lads I grew up with play air guitar, conjuring youth. Hunched at the bar, I hear dreams that turn to dust, till I ring out for last call. A pint takes a minute to settle. The creamy head rises and lands like a chorus of hums. Regulars catching my eye to change their tune, but I ain't a conductor. I got opera on the top floor, where violins cry and arias explode. Riding with those Valkyries too low and grim. I've got my own Valhalla in the store. The boyos sing Elvis and skiffle, perched with their porter like vulture chicks waiting to hatch. The races and darts don't soothe the soul. I'm a fish out of water, child of Prague's beady-eyed judges. He might blow the whistle if my world collided with theirs. After the final, John gave us a drunkenness and dorma, and for once I felt kinship. I got opera on the top floor, where violins cry and arias explode. Midnight opera on the top floor. No one knows it's under lock and key. The needle, it's the vinyl, I'm away on the wind. Every secret needs a sanctuary.
Thank you, all of you, for listening, and enjoy the rest of the acts in this lovely collective I'll be listening in as well. Thank you, Linda and Carl, for having me. And the album, my own album, will be coming out, I think, sometime this year. So keep an eye out. Goodbye from Currabeg and Ovens. Take care.
Super. That was
Thanks,
absolutely
Jack.
fantastic. Wasn't that fantastic? Wasn't that the best location? Yeah? The best garden. To be fair, you can't say the best garden because no one else actually featured a garden. You can't sort of say, well, you know, I really enjoyed Abby's set, but I prefer Jack's garden because we didn't see Abby's garden, did we?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Abby's got a great garden. Jack's, I love that. I'm really looking forward to the new album. We have the first two here. The lights,
Oh, the
you know,
light.
we are.
Hang on, let's
Dream
just go a bit
Catcher.
there.
And we've got this Ivory Towers release. I think, to be fair,
I'm going to do that.
yeah. I think, to be
Sorry,
fair,
just it-
I
the
think
lights
Jack, the hair's better on the second one, isn't it? To be fair, mate,
You
the
can't
hair
see-
is much better on the second album. I think.
Do you
That's
think?
my opinion. I like both albums musically, but I think the hair is definitely better on the second release. And we'll see what the hair is going to be like on the third album.
We'll be
I'm
looking
just
out
saying.
for the hair.
Fantastic. So,
Well, I would like to say, by the way, hello to Linda Cullen. I can see you're checked in from Germany. So we've got people from the UK, from Ireland watching Germany. Did we have Brazil the other week? I don't know.
did you have a Brazil?
Did I have a
Like a
Brazil?
shave?
Oh, I'm keeping that to myself.
Okay.
And you as well.
I've not had a Brazilian. Jesus.
Anyway, I've actually suddenly gone red. Can't tell from the lights. But anyway, so hi, Linda.
Maybe I have.
Maybe you have. So hi, Linda. How are you doing? It's good to see you again.
Get Burned is she sent a message as well.
Yeah, from Dublin. And
we must get Burned on the show at some point in the future.
she
'cause
burns
she's a
her
bit of a cracker.
guitars, literally. So, and Harry made a point there about the the creative break. So this is the commercial break.
Should we?
Well, I'm doing that because I have
Galaxy chocolate? Have we got enough
I
money?
always have a Galaxy bar, a whole one
Is
as
it
well.
product placement?
Well, the idea is that if this goes really well, I might get free Galaxy bars, but who knows? Should
we play the trailer for next month, because we've got an absolute cracking show next month on the thing.
Cracking show.
On the thing.
What's the? I don't know what's going on with the
Cracking
accent.
It's just going on there.
No, it's the what's the animation thing? Cracking show.
Oh,
Wednesday.
Wallace and Gromit.
Or Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, who are we? Am I the dog? I've got to be the dog. It's like, you can't be the dog.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, so we did the commercial break.
Yeah, quickly,
no,
moving
not the
on.
commercial break. Sorry. Jesus. Oh,
The advert for the next month's show.
Yeah. So and what we'll do as well is we'll put the link for that as well, because we were actually a full house tonight, guys. It's brilliant. We actually ran out of spots. So anybody trying to get in, it's sold out. Well, it's not sold out because there was no tickets, but it's full.
It's great.
Right. Okay. I'll shut up and I'll move on.
From the ghettos to the mansions we live, we die by deadly habits. Modern life is feckin' madness as we navigate to Keshi's castle. We're desperate, neglecting our empathy, so we can't see ourselves as the enemy. The death march, it is deafening, and we're humming along to the melody. Strung out and lethargic, hard to speak sense with a mouth full of carcass. We're so removed from the holes in the darkness. When do we forget that this world is a garden? This world is a garden. This world is a garden. This world is a garden.
This is the consequence of our inability to be able to stop and think, and our ability to be animalistic above all things are. Photoshop existence, our inconsistence, but our insistence on buying clothes and then throwing them away, of buying clothes and then throwing them away, of buying clothes and then throwing them away, knowing they were sewn by kids half your kids' age. This is the consequence of cocaine scored on Friday, that weekend treat at the end of a long week as your phone scroll through used bog rolls of teenage pics of shit drips from silent lips and pics of tits and dicks and swits.
Even the sun don't shine on lonely hearts in shadow. Your eyes, your song, your mind, forever long. Let's walk into the evening sun.
Let me tell you about ash trees. 20K cut a year just for Hurley. Finna fall like my rhymes said be acting tight. Made a rash decision with zero foresight. Importing trees from across the seas, bringing ash to their knees. Now they're all diseased. Why you mad, finna fall? We just spit the facts. Because you being cheap, brought in ash die back. Scott's fine, she's fine. Tall and majestic, oh yeah, she's Celtic, a forest. Concerning you, all we need is a spade, some seeds, and you. Hawthorn, she's a witch's tree, full of magic, healing, and mystery. In the middle of the field, she stands alone. No one dares cut her down, cause they've turned to stone. Adios, 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 adios.
People use the term eclectic in a very kind of, just a kind of wishy-washy way, but that's a completely eclectic set. Wonderful, can't wait.
Well,
Mike Garry is an
Cabaret
absolute legend.
Connect, it's a whole
And we've got, the Wild Geese at the end, which is kind of comedy and burlesque dancing. I can't wait to see that. Alan Toburn with a kind of fantastic, really, really fantastic.
It's one of my favourite videos.
Speculative fiction. Really, really good. So that is going to be a cracking show. Tonight's been amazing.
And Mike Garry
from Manchester, and he came over to do. Well, he's done a few
When
gigs.
did you first meet
Well,
Mike?
he brought him. Actually, the first time was I supported Mike Garry and John Cooper Clarke at the Pavilion, and he was so nice to me that night, and we had a great time. He introduced me. Fantastic. And then we got him over. We flew him over for the Independence Festival to headline the spoken word stage.
We had a bed and breakfast. We shared a bed and breakfast with him, didn't we?
And it was fun. Well, not the room, not the bed.
No,
Do you know what I mean? He was a nice guy, but separate rooms, obviously. But it was a great. It was we had a great time there, and fantastic. So he's going to be on. It's going to be fantastic. But finishing the night, we have the mighty. Jinx Lennon. I changed t-shirts.
Jinx noticed that you've got a nice t-shirt. Look.
And he's promoting the new album, which is Life Crass for La Chicos.
Go nearer because the light's shining on it there.
Yeah, I know, but people have to buy it to have a proper look at it. So can we have the link? We'll put the link. We put the link up to Jinx's pages.
Life Crass for La Chicos.
So we'll put the links up.
That's a Cork. That's a Cork name, isn't it? Isn't that sort of like guys are a bit aggressive or something? I'm not sure. Jinx, let me know that one. We should know.
So it's a cracking album. I've got it today, and it's actually really fantastic. I think it's the best one that to date. I think it's really, really good. Some fantastic. The production on it's really fantastic, and I've got quite a few of them, and I'm telling you, it's the business. So please get that. Thank you for all the acts that came on tonight. The Lost Gecko, it was fantastic. I loved the wonderful, beautiful, haunting sounds and really, really fantastic. And it was fantastic. Where Abby Oliveira's set was absolutely beautiful, amazing. Jack's, of course, was brilliant as well. I'm looking forward to the third album.
Lost Gecko is just the ethereal, sublime stuff.
So we've got a great one. So we're going to finish off with the mighty Jinx Lennon, and this is a set like all the people tonight, recorded especially for Cabaret Connect. As I said, please click on the donate button. As I said, there's always been a bit of a problem with the thing. It comes up as dollars, but just put the amount in. If you put in €10 and just put it in, or whatever you're putting in.
Stan said actually earlier, he commented and said that actually €100 is fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you know.
So drinking about, just don't worry about the dollars. Just put the amount in. It's going straight to the artist. So we'll do that. A big shout out to Stan Notty as well. And he's got some great T-shirts, and also he'll do T-shirt designs as well. He did a T-shirt for me with one of the lines of one of my poems, and it was great to work with. He was very professional, and he was very open to my ideas, and it was great working with him. So I think you can contact Stan as well regarding any ideas for T-shirts. We just want to plug anybody creative. Keep in contact with the show if anyone wants to perform or wants to be involved or knows anybody that knows anybody that knows anybody. Let's get on with it.
Anybody, yeah. Okay, we're going to finish off with Mr. Jinx Lennon.
Finally we're here after messing about with cameras. Back to the old phone again, and you know what, there's something wrong with it, right? Let's get a show on the road. Hello everybody, thank you for Carl and Linda for getting me down to do this. This is, I'm going to start off with this one. The night the murder car drove into Dundalk town. A local trailer from the north saw two dodgy blokes at large, gusty boys going trout fishing. The crescent wasn't listening. Dublin Monaghan taxes, Glennon farm the jackal pike. O'Rourke had just struck a nerve, the UV rays about to serve. We'll crack away, the lights went out, a woman screamed, and man yelled. The night the motor car of death drove into Dundalk town. We'll crack away, neighbours and go. Easter Island, face on. An ambulance echoes ahead, but much too late to help the dead. Miles away in a country pub, three men stopped for drinks and grub. The landlord noticed their sharp clothes, they spoke in soft mid-Ulster tones. Later on in Jocelyn Street, there a local busybody saw red cortina at the curb, a King Billy boy he knew emerged. He tried to run and say hello, but seconds later he was gone. He thought it might be up to no good. Should he tell someone? Maybe he should. Why didn't you? We'll crack away, the nights went out, and women screamed, and men the church. The night the murder car of death drove in to Dundalk town. Hugh Waters was a tailor by trade. someone to meet, killed stone dead down in Grove Street. Jack Rooney was a councilman, out for a Christmas drink with the lads. Across the street for a snaky one, and he was blown to kingdom come. I happened to be in the corner shop, buying a notebook for my thoughts. The ground shook and I turned around. It was like a nuclear bomb in the center of town. The night air had not left my feet, and there it was on the TV. It only happened minutes before. How to wear so quick, I'll never know. I was there, I was there, I was there, I was there. Tonight, the motor car then drove into Dundee town. Oh yeah, here we go. There's just wooden wire and a few things, a few strings, and that phone's alright. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at the phone and going, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong. There's a wee bit of delay, there was a wee bit sort of behind me now. Put it back there, yeah, you know me, going through hyperspace and that. There you go, it does what it says in the tin, doesn't it? Yeah. Probably have to need to do some songs from Life Raft for Lost Gecko, the new album as well, which is out Friday the 22nd. What are we saying? Friday the 23rd this Friday. Or maybe last Friday, I don't know. Could be next Friday. Could be 1,000 years ago. We just need to get this, because this guitar, if it's not in tune, you see, it'll take away the momentum of the energy. We don't want that happening, like, you know. See that? Just the orange needs to go to red, and the red needs to be pulled back to the orange, and the green needs to be where it's seen. And all the things need to come together in the right order, or the head won't be in the right place. Alright, yeah? We're going to talk about work here. This is a song about work. Shut up. We're going to Foss and going to places to learn work experiences, and I went to a couple of places and I wasn't happy. One place I went to was to learn about forklifts and storage, and they hand me a paintbrush. There you go, paint the place, did mine yourself. I wasn't happy. I went back with instructors, and there you go, I wasn't happy with that place. You're right in the limb, son, you're right in the limb. I don't know what to do with you now. We can't help you. You never helped me in the first place, man. You know. Back to another place in RF Marks was called, and I met the man. He had a nice flat haircut at the time, the 1980s, you know, them very flat sort of haircuts. You can tell that somebody's very sensible. And so I went, and first day I was there and I was waiting for 2 hours, sitting on my backside. I said, this is terrible. And then a young fella came in, he said, help me there. And he was about 14, I was stacking boxes. Not to give out about 14-year-olds, but I wanted work experience. And I was stacking boxes. Sure, I did it on my uncle's factory when I was about 15, you know. You're laughing at you. They'll be looking down their nose at you. That's life, isn't it, yeah? Get on with it, Jinx. Don't be complaining, yeah? Shut up. This tape from Life Raft to Lachicos. I was supposed to be learning about the work experience in the forklift factory, all about stores. They had me a paintbrush and said, there you go, paint the warehouse red. I was not happy. I went back to a training facility. The instructor had a Paddington Bear body in artificial yellow light. A big pension coming, Jack, I'm alright. Far away from reality in his comfort zone. He stroked his beard and he went, shut up. Shut up. What does it mean? Shut up, does it mean anything? Shut up. What does it mean? Makes the bit a king or a queen. Shut up.
what does it mean? Sherlock, does it mean anything? Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Or a queen. Whoa. Sherlock, what does it mean anyway? It's just something put in the sentence so you can look down your nose at people. Yeah, as if they got 2 brain cells in their brain. Cut off the oxygen to the brain, leave them down the range. Sherlock, what does it mean? Sherlock, does it mean anything? Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Or a queen. Whoa. Green steeds with my heart desire. The court of King Henry VIII. Agincourt. I want to put my fist through the poster for the South Dublin candidate. Big Mark Cagney smug face. Orange peel sausages, €9 for half a pound. Down in Dalkey. Vincent, how are you? Sherlock, what does it mean? Sherlock, does it mean anything? Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Sherlock, what does it mean? Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Makes them feel like a king or a queen. Or a queen. Whoa. Green steeds of my heart desire. The court of King Henry VIII. Agincourt. Oh yeah, I feel that the drone. It's a nice drone, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. See, I'm feeling it now. I wasn't feeling it a minute ago, but now I am. I was feeling soundness when I started that song, and now I'm feeling the rawness back again. There's hope yet, isn't there? Play something else from Life Raft Pelagicos. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I mean, something pastoral and strange. Something right instead of wrong. Don't play something too loud, you know. Get the cameras at speakers in it, get too strained, and people are getting annoyed, and there we are. Whoa! Yeah! Snake bite. By the last rays of the sunny sunshine on my sunny sunburned arms, I needed to be more experience. I needed to be just like James Bond. The first trick I had was my cardinal's ill, insistent, very sour. Someone said mix bubbers and some harp. Things went straight to the 7th hour. I drank 5 pints of snake bite, others end up my tongue. I find a girl for every arm, beating a bee up my jones. I drank 5 pints of snake bite, and I will be the king. Around the town I'll flap my wings, fortune will bring everything. Well, I laugh at all the farmers' boys looking for a wife. The girls will say no, but they keep wandering around. I said, did you ever see such clowns? But as the night grew weary, I followed their footsteps too. I thought the serpent would loosen up my tongue, but the young ones I said, we're no fools. I drank 5 pints of snake bite, it'll loosen up my tongue. I find a girl for every arm, really and me up my charms. I drank 5 pints of snake bite, and I will be the king. Around the town I'll flap my wings, fortune will bring special things. Woo! next week afterwards, and the weekend after too. And all at once it became like Groundhog's Day. The excitement seemed to ebb away. I'd sit in dead dark corners watching the lovely things go by. And if someone said, "Did you get your hole last night?" I'd say, "Of course," but I'd die inside. I drank 5 pints of snake bite, it'll loosen up my tongue. I'd find a girl for every young, be the envy of my chums. I drank 5 pints of snake bite, and I will be the king. Around the town I flap my wings, fortune will bring everything. Oh, that's a nice drone, yeah? Like that feeling, yeah? Got the feeling of the songs. We're gonna move on. See, I like that drone sound, you see, it uplifts me. Makes me feel like I'm solid there, like it's got an air wire going through my feet, right through the centre of the air. I like that, that's why I like the drone sound. Anyway, something Eastern, like Eastern Promise. Do one more song. Hope you all like it, and I hope you all like the new album, Life After Lost Gecko, which should be in the shops very shortly. Or go to jinxlennon1.bandcamp.com or www.jinxlennon.com for more information. Alright, we'll take off the glasses for a change, or leave them on. I might leave them on, fuck it. It's very bright outside, you know. Okay, we're going to do a song. It's actually from Oliveira Schizo folk song. And it's called The Most Dangerous Place for a Woman Is at Home. And I think a lot of women will agree with me. I think it's true. It's for all the ladies getting beaten up out there. The people who are abusing them. Stop doing it. The selfish woman in uniform, or the look on her face who never felt warm. She's building up for you to bear. Romance that never lived there. One night into work she arrived, her face all swollen at the left side. Your eyes that wanted to swim and swarm, but you wanted to keep your decorum. Most dangerous place for a woman is at home. More than the walking, the road was a cold. The car that might give her a terrible face. Shall gets killed behind the woman gate. The most dangerous place for a woman is her home. More needle than Damascus streets for corn. A Russian shell might go off her face. More shall get killed behind the old fireplace. His sister went out with a kung fu man. He wore girly boots and he was first man. At the bedroom window she'd wait for him. Hear him sneaking across the back kitchen. Her sister tucked to her big long sleeves. She scratched her arm like a dose of fleas. The orange and purple skin you could see. She said she wasn't taking her vitamin C. The most dangerous place for a woman is at home. Poor little was walking, there was a bit to go. Clarify the mic with a red terrible fish. Poor Charlie getting killed behind their own gate. Most dangerous place for a woman is her home. Poor little Damascus streets for corn. A Russian shell might go off her face. Poor Charlie getting killed by her own fireplace. Your aunt, she married a carpenter man. He'd do anything with his hands. But he scrubbed the chick and he clawed hen. Well, his body went down, I wasn't sorry for him. Oh, people are too used to things and all the kudos that it brings. When the mirror smashes and see what's what, can't stand ladies that live life. A man no longer likes his life. He wants to kill himself and murder his wife. And unfortunately the kids they come too. That's happening somewhere not too far away from you. And at that now, we've got a uplifting message, uplifting to hope you are keeping your head together in these times. Because everyone's pretending everything's okay, and it's not. It's people falling to pieces. I feel I'm falling to pieces a lot of times. Just keep the head up, keep it raw, and get through the next few months. It has to be said. There's too much showboating, too much mouthing, too much carrying on, too much pretending. Keep it real. I'm Jinx Lennon. Thank you to Carl and Linda for getting me down to a few songs. I hope you have a good year. If you want to call in to Jinx Lennon, the website www.jinxlennon.com or bandcamp1.jinxlennon.com. Good night, everybody.
That was absolutely fantastic set by Jinx. I loved it. I loved the acoustic nurse. I know with the live shows, the drums and the noises but I really liked the stripped back set from Jinx. That was fantastic. I really liked as I said, the album was actually fantastic.
It's a bit special, really. Like you were saying earlier, it's all been exclusive. Everybody, all their performances have been recorded, especially for Cabaret Connect. And we just want to say thank you so much again for everybody that's performed tonight. You're all ace.
And before we just go, as I said, just if you can afford to put some money in the PayPal account for the acts, it will be much appreciated. I know everyone's going through a tough time at the moment, so it's whatever you can afford. If you can afford, then pay. If you can't, then that's the situation. It's fine by everybody, okay? And we all can't wait to see some of these acts live. Like Jinx says, it's been a tough old time. We're just going to kick for the next few months, and I think we're all going to be back out there. And I think we need to see all these people live. We need to appreciate live music, and we need to go out there and see it, whether it's plays, theatre, comedy, music. Let's get out there and support the arts, and not take it for granted anymore. Thank you, everybody. It's been absolutely a pleasure tonight. Thank you for everybody that came along. Please, this is a community. So please.
It is actually. We've got regulars now. It's like a local in a kind of
no pub situation, kind of local.
Yeah, So to come back and join us in May, at the end of May. Is it the 28th of May? Is the last Friday? It's the last Friday anyway. So yeah, do because like I say, we've got a great lineup as well. Mike Gary from Manchester. And
Alan Tobin from West Cork.
Yeah.
The Wild Geese, are they from West Cork as well? Mike Carey and Speculative Fiction from Cork, I think. Not that where people live makes any difference to the situation.
No.
To be honest.
So listen, thanks guys. It's been great. Thanks for joining us tonight.
It's been lovely. All the best. Take it easy, guys. Everybody can smile if they really try.
Really? Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.